And what do you do all day?
I'm a retired CPA in transition for another career, so I'm learning about that and getting my health back by working out at the gym.
Okay. And now, roughly, how many hours a week altogether, just kind of like a estimate, would you say you spend using the internet, including web browsing, email, and just kind of working at home?
Probably 10 to 20 hours a week.
Okay. And now, what is the split, I guess, like percentage-wise between just web browsing and using email?
Probably 70% web browsing and 30% email, I'd say.
Okay. And what kind of sites are you looking at when you browse the web?
Legal sites.
Legal sites? Okay.
I'm looking for things that relate to writing, to current events, and generally that in history.
Okay.
Topics.
And do you have any favorite websites?
Do I have any favorite? I go to Publishers Weekly, which is a trade publication for publishers. That's the main one.
Okay. Okay, so now we're just kind of done with the basic questions, and we're going to move on to actually looking at a specific website.
Sure.
So let me just go and access the website. So basically, first, what I'm going to have you do is just kind of look at the website, like the main page, the home page, and not click on anything. And basically, I'm going to ask you, what strikes you about it? What do you think the site is for? What can you do here? And just kind of look around and give a little narrative.
Well, the flaming guitar draws the attention to that and brings you in. So that clearly is. It looks like almost a fountain of flame on the guitar arm, and so that's pretty impressive.
And you can also kind of scroll around or scroll. You can also use the mouse, but just don't click on anything just yet.
Yeah.
And just kind of explain to me what do you think the site is about and what can you do here?
Well, it's the title says metal music is not just noise, so apparently they're trying to get people interested who normally might be not necessarily drawn to what's called metal music. Mm-hmm. So, as it says, metal music is not just noise, and so they're making the case, looking a couple pictures of people really enjoying the vibes with that band, presumably a metal band.
Okay. Alrighty, now I'm going to move on to kind of like some specific scenarios where I'll be kind of asking you to kind of basically follow a few things. So just kind of pretend that you're fairly new to rock and metal music and are looking to kind of explore the different musical styles that these genres can offer. And basically after searching in Google, you come upon this website and are intrigued and want to continue reading further. So how would you begin exploring this website and basically just kind of navigate the website as you would, since this is the home page?
Well, I'd read what's on the front page, home page, but then I would probably click on the tab immediately to the right of the home page that says Start Here.
Okay.
And so I'm starting there.
All right. And just kind of continue scrolling down through the page and just kind of...
Mm-hmm.
And then once you get to the bottom...
Mm-hmm. Looks like there's some sample music you can click on to hear.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so what else?
And what do you think the sidebar at the top left is meant for if you scroll up on the page?
Over here?
Yep. To the left column. Right there.
Down here?
Yeah.
I was a little confused to begin with, but I gather those must be names of bands that I'm not familiar with.
Okay.
They sound like they might be metal bands with names such as that.
Yep.
9 Inch Nails, for example, is metal. So.
Okay. Alrighty. And now, from here, where would you continue on?
Um, well, they got a variety of topics up there. A lot of them. The female fronted metal appears interesting, whatever that is. But I mean, it's as interesting as all of them. Maybe I'll click on that and see what we see. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I did. So apparently they allow women to play this genre,
Oh yes.
which is great. But it says, reading the top, it's dominated by male musicians and vocalists, but there are apparently a variety of talented female vocalists and musicians entering the genre as well.
And
So,
now, if there's some band that you kind of wanted to explore further because you kind of liked the sample, where would you go now to find that information?
well, they've got some sample bands here to click on to hear them, presumably. I would click those.
But if there was, I guess, any other bands available, where would you go to kind of find that information?
For another name of a particular band?
Yeah, or...
Well, if it was name of a particular band, I would right-click on that and do an immediate Google search of the name of that band, which I'm doing right now. That's what I do.
Okay. Now try also just clicking on the link as well and just see.
This link?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
So these links here just bring you to a separate page to the Apple Music, just give you a further kind of listening sample.
Right. Looks like quite a few.
Yep.
Yeah. Goes right to the album, and if you want to buy it, I guess you can.
Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Well, thank you for your help today.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you.